Welcome to another UK University Admissions Clinic. I hope you're well. Today I'm not in my room, I'm actually in my dining room, so if it sounds a bit echoey, it's because I'm in my dining room, and I really hope that you're actually getting this nice and clear and loud, because sometimes in my dining room my internet isn't that fantastic, but we'll see. Let me know what you think. Right. So today I'm going to give you a breakdown. One of my students, he's a bit flustered with regards to why am I asking for bank balances. If you remember, hi Artie, so if you remember, during Waka Waka's live event, I said that, look, bank balance, bank balance, bank balance. If your money is not ready, you can't come in January. Now, why is that the case? Now, if you remember in the news, as you know, in West Africa, visa applications at the moment, currently, the process time is 6 weeks. If you want to come in January, you need to apply before January, right? So then if you think, okay, it's for argument's sake, let's say 8 weeks, just to make life easier for you. So 8 weeks would mean the whole of December has been taken, the whole of November has been taken. So when do you have to get your bank balance ready? Okay, so but this is for Okenwa Holdings. If you're there, I hope you're there. This is just for you. So make sure you're watching or watching afterwards. Right, so basically, if you're applying for a January admission, let's say pre-masters, if you're a HND student, you've done that in the last 7 years or longer than that, let me know. It's for you. Okay, so your visa application takes, let's say, 8 weeks. So December gone, November gone. When you're going to put the money in the bank before that to get your CAS issued, so that'll be December, November, October. When you're going to apply for the admissions, now. Okay, September, it's, September's next month, but we're in August right now. So you've just got this month and next month to apply for a pre-masters for January 2023. Okay, so why am I asking for, oh, we have a request. Murtador, right, Ayodabo Murtador Olasun Kanmi. He's actually asked to, this is nice. Right, let's have a look. What's his name again? Murtador. Right, Murtador, I've just invited you to come. If you'd like to join me, you can, because that's what clinics are for. Okay, that's what clinics are for, to answer your questions live. Okay, while his internet is thinking and stuff, let me finish the story. So basically, how much money do you need to put in the bank? Now, I think if I actually do a whiteboard here, okay, it actually come up as reverse. I don't know, can you fix it on the camera? Let's have a look. I don't know which way to look at it. Okay, anyway, I don't know how to do this. I'm not that techie. So basically what it is this. How much money do you need to show in the bank for pre-masters? Here we go. Are you ready? Right, I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get pen and paper. Shall I give you that? I'll give you 15 seconds. Okay, while you're doing that, let me just say hello to some of you guys. So you have Akintunde, hello. We have Josie, we have Arti, we have Murtador, we have Johirul, we have Ibrahim, Salan, Official Uchai, Fatogs, Black Diamond Love, hello. Zanwagba, Lucid, Mabunza, and Nanaye Alfred. Yes, I remember messaging you recently. Okay, so have you got pen and paper, guys? I'm serious today. You need the pen and papers. Go and get it. Off you go. At least if one of you says, yes, I've got it, don't lie. If one of you tell me that you've got the pen and paper, then I can give you the maths. Are you ready? I know you don't like doing maths on a Saturday morning, but this is a necessity right now. Black Diamond, you know what I'm talking about. Hello, Fatogs. Right, okay, so have you got some pen and paper? Just say yes or no. Official, okay, thank you for responding. Okay, so here we go, Bismillah, right. So this is the plan. So for example, if your fee, let's say, is 12,000, I'm just going to say argumentative for that purposes. Let's say you want to do pre-masters at De Montfort University, which is in Leicester. Something really exciting is happening today. I'll let you know in a minute. £12,000, you're a HND student, you've done it in the last 7 years. The kind of courses that it leads to is project management, health psychology, international business with HRM, international business with marketing, digital and strategic marketing. You can do project management, you can do engineering management, you can do all the other 3 types of engineering strands. You can do an MBA Global if you wish. There's art and design management, there's so many courses, unbelievable. But if you want to come for January for De Montfort University, their fees are around £12,000. So how much you need to put in the bank? Here we go. Right, so first of all, let's say the fee is £12,000, okay? Like I said, you need to pay for the pre-masters before you apply for your visa. There's no installment plan because there's no time. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm asking you if you have the means. So first of all, you've got to show, do you have the £12,000? That's just to pay for the pre-masters. So when you come to the UK, you are a paid customer from January all the way to June 2023. And then you have your summer holiday and you do what the hell you want. I don't care. Work full-time, double shifts, whatever you can physically do. So that's the £12,000 gone, right? You've got to show that you have that. Not just me, but any agent will ask the same question as well. Next is the bank balance for your visa application. Now, if you're thinking of doing January admissions, whether it's me or anybody else, it doesn't matter. You need to book your TB test. You cannot get a CAS issued until you have a valid TB test. Get it done. Okay, right, next, in terms of your bank balance, if you're outside London, you have to show 9 months living costs. So that's £9,207. How did I come up with that number? It's not me, it's not random. It's actually from gov.uk website. So if you are studying outside the UK, outside London, the living cost they calculate is £1,023 per month if you're studying outside London. So multiply 1,023 by 9. You just need to show for your visa 9 months living costs. So that works out to be, please correct me if I'm wrong, £9,207 living costs. Put that in the bank, safe, don't touch it. Okay, what else? That's not enough. So basically you also need to show, to get a visa, that you can afford to pay for your masters. Okay, the average cost for masters, whether it's Dundee University or whether it's with their scholarship or De Montfort University, the fee is around £15,000. Perhaps the MBA is slightly more, 16, 17, but it's around that amount. So that money, 15,000, needs to be put in the bank. Do the maths, okay? Mr. Holdings, this is for you. I hope you're watching this later on. Oh, Muhammad's watching it. Hello, Muhammad. Right, so basically this is the plan. £9,207 plus £15,000, which is your master's fee. Put them together, what do you get? You tell me, you do the maths. Okay, let's round it to 10,000 and 15,000. So it's about, anybody tell me? Someone tell me. How much do you get? Someone do the maths. £9,207 plus £15,000. What do you get? Nobody's going to tell me. Okay, I'll tell you. So it's about £25,000. That's for, thank you, Nanaya Alfred. So there you go. That's for a January admission. If you are a, thank you, official Uchai. That is for HND holders only. If you're a graduate, ordinary degree, or if you've done a third-class graduate, then you don't come in January. You have to come in either April or June. Ideally, I would like you to come in April because your pre-master is for a shorter period because you're a graduate. Okay? For HND applicants, because they've done a HND, it's one level lower. So in order to, it's compliance, it's nothing to do with me, it's actually an academic decision done by the universities. If you're a HND holder, you come here for 2 terms, for longer, from January to June. If you're a degree graduate, third class or ordinary degree, if you haven't done honours, it's okay, I will help you, inshallah. The plan is you come in April, you finish by June, you know what to do during the summer holidays, and then you start your life in September. Does that make sense? Just say yes or no. Nobody's talking to me, as usual. Approximately. It is approximate, I know. I haven't brought my calculator with me. Okay, right, so that's that. Now, I would recommend that if you want, so that's the reason why, if you're a HND holder, the timeline is a bit shorter. What about if you're a degree holder? When do you need to? It does make sense. Thank you. Thank you, Alo Kunle. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, in terms of deadlines, what I'd like you to do is this. My goodness, let me say this to you. If you want to go for really high demand degrees, such as social work, such as nursing, let's not sugarcoat it. You need IELTS. Okay? If you want to know that you want to be a social worker or you'd like to be a nurse, you will need IELTS. If you wish to do that, just DM me direct. I'll tell you what the score is exactly. You can actually do this with the pre-masters followed by masters. But I would like to make a huge request. It's already happened last year and it's going to be repeated this year. You know how it is. I'm going to speak about Nigeria because majority of my students come from Nigeria, but saying that I welcome all applicants, not a problem. It's just that they happen to be from Nigeria at the moment and other places. Right, so let's say Nigeria. Insecurity has got an official, I'm a HND student, I got an admission at university. Oh, nice. Good for you. Well done. Right, so basically what it is this. With the insecurity, with the instability, with the finances, not enough currency in the bank, people are really wanting to come before September 2023. I don't blame you. If you have the means, then try your best. But those are the windows for you. HND students can come in April, not a problem. Now, in terms of, is there any more questions? I don't think I've got anything else to say. All I want to say was HND holders, you need to come for January 2023 or April. But if you come in, we can come in April, but I don't think you get some holiday, but I'll find out for you. If you're a degree holder, you don't come in January, you come in April, and the fee is slightly less because you're coming here for one term. Any questions so far? No questions. You can't just be sitting there and not ask any questions. There must be a question in your head. Okay, right. I'm going to go in that case. If you've got any questions, all you need to do is DM me direct. I appreciate your honesty. Some of you are actually thinking about it and actually talking about if you're a master's holder, alo kunle, I would welcome your application. So basically, if you're a master's holder, if you've done it in the last 7 years, you can actually apply for a pre-master's if you wish to convert your career. So let's say, for example, I don't know, you're a business graduate and you want to go into IT, I can help you with that. If you'd like to go into social work, pre-masters. If you want to go to nursing and you don't have a nursing background, pre-masters. Please, what about undergraduate students? I am Walter Junior. I would really love to help you. Alfred, I'll answer your question. Right, I'll answer in a minute. I am Walter Junior said, what about undergraduate students? I'd love to know you and all your friends. Basically, what you would like to do is you will come here either for 3 years or a 4-year visa. If you've done WIEC or NECO, please, Walter, tell me if you have done that in the last 5 years. If the answer is yes, I can help you get along with an admission for January. It depends on how good your qualification is. You could come in April, but it depends on how good your WIEC or NECO is. If your WIEC or NECO is above average B3 or above, you only come here for a visa for 3 years. First year is called an international year. You start in January. Walter, are you listening to me? So basically, come in January, you finish in June. Then you start your degree in September, your bachelor's degree. That's what you need to do. Okay? So you've done WIEC or NECO, that's what you can do. International year, please let me help you with that. I'll be more than happy to help you. There's so many courses you can do with that. And then you start your bachelor's in September. If you've got B3 or above, you go straight onto the second year. Okay, so you're saving £15,000. So if your WIEC or NECO average score is B3 or above, if you're a good student, or you are listening, thank you, then you just do, you're here for first is international year, and then you do second year of a degree. That will be in business or engineering. Not all degrees will do that. Let's say pharmacy, you can't go into the second year. Nursing, you can't go in the second year. But other degrees you can, like business, if you're related to business, or engineering, you can do that. Okay, does that help you, Walter? Let me know. Okay, next question was Alfred. Please talk about school gap. Right. First of all, it's not the end of the world. Okay? It's not the end of the world. There are many, many universities that will accept you with a study gap. Some universities, like De Montfort University, I don't know if you watched the live yesterday, they said that if you've had a study gap of 5 years or more, then you'll need to complete an enhanced personal statement. I have a copy of a PDF copy. I'm more than happy to send that to you if you want to study at De Montfort University. For pre-master, which is my main focus right now, is study gap. Please do a pre-master. So basically what it is this. If you've done your degree in the last 7 years, that's okay. There is De Montfort University, Dundee University, Bradford University, Bangor University. They will accept your gap of 7 years. Now, let's say, Alfred, you have got a gap of more than 7 years. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. The only place I can help you with, my friend, is Greenwich University, where guess what? They have unrestricted study gaps. Okay, what does that mean? If you have a long study gap, it's okay. So your personal statement has to be really like this, okay? It has to be top notch. You need to explain yourself really clearly what you've been doing with your life. I'm sure you've done a lot. You just need to write it nicely, concisely in a personal statement. I will help you. I will give you the feedback, and then we'll work on that. So it might take a few drafts, not a problem, but that's what it is. So I hope that helps for you, Nanaya. Okay, we have another question. Okenwa is here. Yes, all this. I hope you've been here from the start. Okenwa, all the explanation was for you. Can one get a top up for January if pre-masters on high side for HND students? You can do a top up, but you're not gonna like this, Okenwa. If you've done a HND, another opportunity, you won't like this, but I'm going to say it to you, is you can do a top-up, but that will be at De Montfort University, September 2023, not this year. It won't be sooner than September. I'm not going to lie. There's nothing to say here. I have to be transparent. If you don't want to do pre-masters, you can do a top-up with De Montfort University. That's only in business administration, so you've got to make sure your HND is business-related, and then you can do that at De Montfort University. Top-up meaning it's a final year of a business administration degree, bachelor's. So you come here just for it's a 9-month course. Once you've done that, you're a graduate after a HND. Okay, well, let me know what you think. Aisha Shitu, you said, I'm a degree holder, study business education. How can you help? Yes, I can help you study business education. So it looks like you want to be a teacher, perhaps. There is some degree masters which is related for people like yourself at Dundee University. You could do a pre-masters. If you're a degree holder, let's see. Yeah, so your next intake is April or June. April is for people who want to start their masters in September. June is for people who want to start in September. There's another one in September, but that's for December starters. Mega Bros, can an MBA student get masters in project? Yes. Yes. Let me say this. If you are a double master student, not a problem. You've just got to make sure that the 2 degrees are not the same. If they're the same, you will not get a visa. Okay, I know that's obvious, but I'm just thought I'd let you know. So if you've done an MBA, as long as project management isn't heavily in your MBA, in the modules that you've done, you can do it afterwards, not a problem. I can help you, project management, De Montfort University, you can do the pre-masters in April or June, Mega Bros 02. Let me know if you like that idea, be in touch. Shamim Sil, I have completed BSc Nursing in 2022. I passed 2016. How can I apply without IELTS? Okay, Shamim, I don't know if you're from Sylhet, but basically what it is, the universities that I work with, and many universities, IELTS is required for certain careers in the UK, which includes social work, medicine, dentistry, and nursing. We're not trying to discriminate you. We just want everybody who's coming as a social worker or a nurse or a medical doctor or a vet, everybody needs to be on the same level of English. It's a faculty decision, it's an academic decision. I can't help you, you'll need IELTS. We're talking about 6.5 or 7. I'd be more than happy to help you, Shamim. If you'd like to come for pre-masters in nursing, going on to nursing if you wish. It depends on your CGPA for June. Okay, come here for 1 term, straight to nursing. And then after that, my friend, you can do the NMC, which is the registration to become a nurse for the NHS. So you can work in the UK straight after your graduation. So you only need to be here for masters and pre-masters. If that helps you, let me know. So Shamim, you have time, focus on your English. You can't avoid it. If you want to be a nurse here, that's a fantastic choice if you come to the UK. Or be original. Okay, I'll try to be original. Love the name. I am a degree holder in human anatomy. Oh, nice, biologist. And I want to come for masters. How can I go about it? Okay, so yeah. So what you need to do is, I specialize at the moment in pre-masters and international year. So if for a degree holder, be original, you need to, the next intake is April. If you'd like to start the process now, please do. Certain subject which is very high in demand, their seats get filled up by February for the following September. I'm not going to lie. One of them is actually nursing at Dundee. they just stopped the admissions for nursing around February this year for September. So can you see, social work, I've already got 2 applications going through for social work, because that's another one that's actually very much in demand. So be original, does that make any sense? Just DM me direct, and then I'll take it from there. Right, pre-master is good, especially if you haven't been in school. Yes, that's the only reason why I'm actually promoting this, because I haven't done my master's since 1999. I need to refresh everything, and I'm already in the UK, and I did a master's in the UK. But if I did a pre-master's, it would really help me to get that first class. Wouldn't you like to get first class? Yeah. So this course is a preparation program for you to do in the UK. And if you're an international student, I'm not gonna make it so obvious, but you know, the education system in your home country, compare that to that in the UK. There's big fundamental differences. That pre-masters will help you. And I'll actually create a reel to show you those who've done a pre-masters, statistically at Dundee, they have performed better than those who did a direct masters from overseas, because it prepares you, it helps you. How does it help you? Academic referencing, how to read academically, how to submit things online, how to paraphrase things, because plagiarism, 0%. Universities don't accept copy and pasting from Google for their assignments. You need to really remove that. And then whatever subject you want to study, they're actually going to start introducing these subjects into the pre-master, so you're revising before. I hope that makes sense. The pre-master conditions are very high, that's why I asked. Okay, that's fine. No, it's good to ask. You should ask questions. That's a sign of a good scientist. I am Walter Junior. I would love to study in the UK, but the funds are really low. It is. Can't one get cheap admission? If you do, you can do. What I'd recommend you do is to follow my other, I have a friend called Wakawa Doctor. I don't know if you know him. He's a cool dude. He can help you with cheaper studying abroad in other European countries. Have a look, you're the customer, do the research. If you feel that UK is a bit too high for you, you should look elsewhere. Okay, Europe is a bit cheaper, have a look. Contact Waka Waka Doctor direct, I'm sure he'll help you. Right, thank you, Be Original. I look forward to receiving your message. Okay, right, I think we're done. I hope that was helpful. So today the closing messages are, HND holders, you don't have time. If you want to come in January, you can do. Otherwise, it'll be April. Degree holders, for you, it's only 1 term pre-masters, so you can come in April or June. Those are the things. For IELTS, for nursing and social work, you do need IELTS. And also, if you want to come for nursing or social work, I would like to hear from you soon, rather than later. Okay? Right. Today, it's going to be a lovely day outside. I know it's a bit cloudy, but it's going to be a lovely day. What I'd like to say is, in Leicester, outside London, in Leicester, we are such a diverse city, and I love my city because today is the Afro-Caribbean Carnival. I'm going to go there. It starts at 12 o'clock in half an hour from De Montfort University, and it walks all around the city. And then they stop at a park called Victoria Park. It's the biggest carnival outside London. It's the biggest carnival outside London, and I'm just about to go there now. You'll absolutely love it. I'll take my selfie stick and I'll take my phone and I will show you what Leicester has to offer. And the main reason I'm going there is because I don't need to make lunch. Does anybody know any ideas why I don't need to make lunch? Because all the different types of diverse cuisines, they are all based in, hi Sumi, they're all based in Victoria Park. I'll even show you the food, okay? If it's halal, I'm there, okay? If it's halal, I'm there. So they have lots of stalls of different types of street foods. So if you will get to see, get to see that. Oh, Sumi. Okay, she wants to join me. I have a colleague called Sumi, very close friend. Let's see if she's there. So she's declined. Okay, no problem. Right, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Make sure, thank you, Ananaya. Right, so basically what I want to say is really think about yourselves. I'm not forcing you. What I'm doing is, this is information which you need to take in to digest. If you want, watch it from the beginning, get some pen and paper and write down what I've said. Other universities, the pre-masters could be higher, could be lower, it depends, but it's higher maybe because there's more courses, but you need to know what you want to do and work your way backwards, okay? Like I said, offer letters, minimum 48 hours, you don't need to wait. Credibility interview, I will help you inshallah. The point is, if I don't help you, and how you're going to get the CAS. So you need to satisfy the admissions team with a successful credibility interview. I've been I prepare students every single week. One of my students, she did the interview yesterday. I think you guys might be able to relate to this. She said, Ma, because I'm not going to mention her name. She might not feel comfortable about it. I would always ask her, look at the camera. You know this? That bit, look at the camera when you're talking to me. When you're in the interview, look in the camera. Do you know what she said? It was really heartbreaking for me. She said that, do you know, Ma, do you know what? In Nigeria, we need more and more people just to teach us how to be more visually present, to show us how to be more confident, how to be able to be a good verbal communicator. We need things like this. So doing the credibility interview is actually a skill. My job is to help you. With my experience, you know, I've been working with students since 2003, so I have a big bank of questions. I prepare students. It takes me a couple of hours, not a problem. And then she went for the interview, and she said she did better than what she did in the rehearsals with me. I do dress rehearsals with her, as in she shows me what she's going to wear on the day. I make sure all the background is all good, the lighting is good, the stand is good, that nothing's moving. I do everything. Okay, because after all that, if you don't succeed, then we've wasted everybody's time, and I don't want that. Okay, and I've talked too much, so I'm going to let you go. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend with your loved ones. Stay hydrated. Until next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye. Peace.